Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley Antoine, and this is my fiber story. Fiber was one of those things that I wasn't sure about. Staying in the woods for 2 weeks and away from home. When I first came to camp, I was excited but scared at the same time. After one long bus drive, I arrived at camp. I remember seeing people screaming at my bus with signs and thinking, why do these people have so much energy? After settling in, I started to enjoy myself despite being homesick. I never understood why camp had different program stages. I thought it was just a fun sleepaway camp. But thanks to these program stages, I developed into the intelligent woman I am today. During my years of learn, I tried new things and opened myself up to make new friends. I wasn't outgoing, but I stepped out my comfort zone and met some pretty amazing people that became family to me. I loved them to death. TAP was an experience. I was very excited to move up and go on the canoe trip and use the skills I learned from swimming and boating and fishing from Terry, Erica, and Riley because I wasn't trying to drown. The canoe trip was one experience I am proud to say I did because not many people have the opportunity to canoe 7 miles with limited experience. I still wish we took the canoe though. As time grew and I reached lead, I realized how important each role at camp is. It was time to step up as a leader and understand that younger kids were watching you and we were their role models. Sadly, I missed my first year of lead due to family issues, but when I came back, the love was still there. Quickly, I realized I missed my wilderness trip and I was scheduled to go that year if I wanted to move on. I was upset that I was the only girl that had to go because my friends did it last year. My friends made sure I didn't go alone. Thank you, Kayla, Samaya, and Danielle for going with me. What cabin will go on the wilderness trip again just because somebody missed it? The more I reflect on my years of lead, I realized the wilderness trip brought out me and my cabin closer together and taught me about leadership and teamwork. My first year of serve was tough because of COVID. I was happy for my first year and ready to stay for a month in all the trips they had to offer. So imagine how upset I was when I found out there was no camp. I kept on telling and begging Mary, please let us stay for 3 days, or at least only serve, we'll be fine. That's how much you knew I loved camp. It was my safe space and my home away from home. When the announcement about Wi-Fi came out, I wasn't a fan. I knew it wasn't going to be the same. But after 2 weeks of Wi-Fi, I realized a pandemic can't stop us. We don't need to be at camp to have fun. We're the ones that make camp. All the energy and love comes from us, so don't think you're not making an impact because we are. Even though this year wasn't how I expected it to be, I'm still happy to be here making everyone smile and enjoying my last year with you guys. I realized that serve is about serving the community and giving back, and it's been my pleasure too. A little birdie once told me my speech shouldn't be for shout outs unless they made an impact on me. But guess what, Alex, you did. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. Thank you for accepting me for who I was and for being a great counselor last year and helping me with whatever I needed, whether it's school or just life. You always made my day better with your warm, tight hugs. Thank you, Mick, right there, for checking up on me and brightening my day with your accent and your smile. Kaya, thank you for being a big sister to me and a role model. I wish you were here. Mary, thank you for being you and always being there for me and handling my nonsense. I know I could be a handful. You're a great camp director and you're going to be a great mother. You may not always answer my FaceTime calls, but I know you're busy. But when you have the time, you always make sure I'm doing good mentally and physically. To my girls, Samaya, Kayla, and Danielle, I'm so glad I was able to start and finish this journey with you. Hold on. These are memories I will never forget. We've been through so much together, and I wouldn't choose another group of girls. And my brothers, Devontae, and even the Morrison, over there. It's been great. all the laughs and moments we shared with you guys. And shout out, wait, this way. Shout out to my Hazelnut girls for accepting me. No, why am I, yo. Hazelnut, right? Yeah. Shout out to my Hazelnut girls for accepting me and letting me be your Coco. And then, shout out to my other sir too, that's graduating with me, guys. With me. I know we haven't been on this journey for long, but thank you for accepting me for who I am. Big shout out to you. Whoa. Big shout out and thank you to Anthony and my son Norman for helping me for the last 2 years and watching me grow into who I am today. You helped me with my college process. I swear, if you weren't there, I would have been struggling by myself and might not be able to go to college this year. Anthony, you never gave up on me, and stop. Anthony, you never gave up on me even when I wanted to give up. You always made sure I kept on going. You're great at your job, and I appreciate all you did for me. And thank you for everyone else that made my Fiverr experience great. Thank you, Tom, Tucker, and Christy, for allowing me to be a part of something great. I can gladly say you succeeded in empowering me to make positive life choices. And I can proudly say I'll be attending the University of New Haven in the fall 2021.
Oh, yeah!
So remember, sometimes life takes you in a direction you never saw yourself going, but it turns out to be the best road you ever taken. Fiverr was that road for me. From all the skills I learned and the other great programs Fiverr offers, like job training, investment camps, and internships, I got to learn so much and meet some cool people. Sadly, this road is coming to a pit stop. It has been such an amazing experience. Don't think of this as goodbye, because it's definitely see you all again. Now, Mick, help me out, please. Can I get a long Fiverr? Can I get a short Fiverr?